Hi, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. I've come to you tonight. It's 8 o'clock at night, and I really meant to do a video like early this morning, and things were just going on one after the other, and so on. And I just couldn't get away and come up here to the attic to do my videos. So here I am now. Everybody's settled and dinner's finished, and finally I'm able to do something here. So I wanted to go over today and do some tags with you. These are, well, what I call primitive tags. Primitive tags per se, more simple, let's say, just as far as maybe some cardboard or, any brown paper you might have, or you have a box and you can cut it up and still use it even if it's a thicker cardboard box. So this is the thicker cardboard these are on. Now these have little pockets. They don't necessarily have to have pockets. So this one, let's say, has a cereal box, like the parchment paper kind. And this is the tag on the inside. And I just added a little bit of green on it, as far as, some nature things, leaves or flowers and so on. And over here I did do some, this is burlap and a little bit of fabrics and cottons and so on, just all sewn together. And on this one as well, I have some little leaves that I have put in. And this one is of I think maybe a page protector kind of plastic here. And then also a little bit of burlap and just some fabrics and so on. So not too frilly as far as ribbon or lace. I mean, you could use it, but for this purpose, what I call primitive tags, it will just be more simple like this. Now I have curtains that I have, or cardboard that I have cut out. And I have different kinds. I just happen to have some smaller boxes and whatever it was. I'm always like, don't throw it out yet. Let me look at it to see if maybe I might need it. So anyways, I cut off little pieces that I could, that wasn't, damaged and so on. And this one was from some kind of white cardboard. So I cut out the little pieces for, they're not going to be overly big tags, so more in a smaller scale, but these two are a little bit bigger, so a little bit more space to work on these. And you can make them any size that you want. So, but basically this is the cardboard kind, but you can use anything. I mean, really doesn't have to be this. Now, as far as other materials that you will need, let me show you. For example, I love using postage stamps, so I did look for some in a more brownish or earthy tones. So there's a few that I've picked that you can see here. You can pick whatever you have and see if anything might fit for your primitive tags. And of course you have to have burlap, because, well, that's my thing. As far as when I want to make something more rustic or more simple, whatever, I go to burlap and I use whatever burlap I might have. I have some that is just more plain like this, the beige without the red, but I don't know where it is right now. But I happen to have a whole roll of this, so I'm going to use it. And then I have some strings that have come off it, and I'm going to use that, whatever, either on the tag or on the top as the tab. And then I have just some wool that I might use. I might not use everything, but these are some of the things that I put together that I thought that I might use. This is just plain cotton, like that Halloween cotton, whatever that you stretch out, and some eyelash trim. And I try to use more, instead of the, pink and so on, I used more of these kind of earthy tones and a little bit of a pop of color of this yellow here. Then I happen to have, still from Halloween for some reason, in one of the bags here, some of my forgotten stash. It was a corn stalk, and it has this. I'll see if I can use it in some way. It's very interesting texture and so on. So these are some of the texture thingies, that's the word for the night, that I might use. So I'll just keep these stamps over here, and I'll keep my cardboard in here as well. Then, of course, you cannot do primitive tags without some cheesecloth. This is coffee dyed, or however you like to use your cheesecloth. And then these are tea bag pockets. This is cotton, I guess, of some sort or something. So we use that. I'll put that in there. Then I have some of the sari scarves, different colors. Black, of course, and some of the yellow and green. These are the ones that I've chosen. Blue and a darker green here. And then I have another one here with a little bit of sparkly, as you know, like a little bit of sparkly. So we're not going to use everything, but we're going to use some of these beautiful fabrics and in some way. So I'll put that in there as well. Then I do have some more of the cardboard where I'm just taking off this piece, the top layer, and this is how you expose the bottom. So the other ones that I showed you, this is exactly what I did. That's what it looks like. So I use this piece, the whole thing, for the tag, or you can break off little pieces and use it as it is. Now these ones where it didn't come off, you can continue prying the top layer off still, and get a little bit more exposed. So you just need to get started on the edge here in the corner, and then usually you can find a piece where you can either, now it will take the whole thing off, so you do have to be careful a little bit. But if it doesn't all come off, that's okay too. You still have most of it here, and either work on this or just leave it as it is. So let me see if I might just get a little bit more of it. There. So this is the corrugated part, I believe. These little things here. I use this for lines sometimes too when I'm stamping. I put that in the ink and then I make lines with that as well. So that's just to use. And then the leftovers, of course, you can use this too, because that's perfect for anything that's rustic or primitive. So then I had this, I was stamping on that with red, and it's something that I might throw out now, but I might not, because I might use little bits of it for some color on each of these, and well, it's still good enough for me. So I'll use that. Now this is coffee dyed, just regular cotton sheet. So it's coffee dyed and it's got some darker spots and so on. So more of the grungy look. So I might use that for something. Then I have, this is the cereal, parchment or whatever you would like to call this, opaque plastic. I like it because it's not too shiny when you put it on, and a little bit more opaque. This is one of them, and then the other one, I believe, I'm not sure that it was this one. I think this one's a little bit more clear maybe, but I like the opaque, and some of them are even more opaque, so which is all the better. So I might make a couple of pockets for a couple of them anyways. And then I have some coffee stain paper that I left in longer. So that is always good to have, and especially for this type of tags. And on the back, look at this beautiful, beautiful grunginess and all the spots on it. I'll be tearing that up and using little pieces of it as well. Then I have, I wanted a little bit of something shiny because I like a little touch of sparkle. Not too much, but a touch of sparkle. So I found this when it was still actually packaged, this washi tape, and then actually Scotch tape, but it came in this beautiful shimmery silver, and I don't know, I'll keep it and I'll see if I use it. Now, as far as other papers that you might want to use and images and so on, I'll just show you some of the samples before we go on actually making these tags. So these are all the papers that I'll be using, and I will continue the next part in the next video. So thanks for watching this. I appreciate it. It's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe.